Okay. Plan for this morning. Yeah. But I didn't actually find this mechanic super fun yet. Maybe this is because we're too early in, and that like I get resurrection scrolls later or something. But right now, like my units being one shot from full health out the back door of their HP pool is really stupid. Happened to me more than it happened on stream. What do I think so far? The character creation is extremely fun. The endless dungeon mode got a little repetitive really quickly. I think the campaign may be a nice mix of getting to level your characters and get a combat and have some other things adding to the enjoyment of the game. Endless dungeon mode was a really nice way to test builds though. I wish I could set them at a certain level. I wish I could like engage with the endless dungeon at like level 4 onwards as opposed to level 1 onwards, but still a nice tool. I was just trying to decide if I wanted to go harder with this. Actually, I was finding the fights a bit easy in the endless dungeon yesterday. And then they do this like random difficulty spike shit where like I'd be fighting a guy and then he just one shot one of my guys and kill him outright. Not just like not unconscious him outright, but kill him outright. I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's too easy or not. And we could, I guess we could start with a couple more levels. I wanted to see a boss is the only thing. So what we're doing this morning, I think I want to go back to character creation this morning. Got a little bit of information from these existing characters we built, the existing levels we played through in the endless dungeon mode. I think the only thing I may do here is I may try to get to a boss fight. Anyways, let's do a couple fights this morning, if we can make it to some sort of boss content, and then let's go back into the beautiful thing that is character creation. So currently running 5 party members instead of 6. Because I can't be bothered to revive the dead character and fix that.
Check that out. Solid plan. Charge!
Party comp right now. I don't know if there is. Party comp we're running right now. Again, this was a test comp, right? Which is just to get some sense of the fucking game. We're running a Vivisectionist Alchemist. A Sorcerer whose bloodline I don't remember right now. A Barbarian who is an Armored Hulk Barbarian. Oh yeah, that's right. Monster Tactician, the Summoner, and a Cleric of some sort. A Healing Cleric. I don't remember what they're called. Alright. Fighting some drows and some spiders. So, I think it was this fight, but maybe it was the next fight where I quit last night because I think my Barbarian was outright killed. No, it must have been the 37 HP. Anyways, we'll see. So I gotta decide after a couple fights this morning. Hey, how do I know? Chat, those of you who played this game, at what levels will I start seeing these quote-unquote boss fights? I was told basically there's a lot of trash mobs in the endless dungeon mode and you'll hit some boss fights. And I know I hit elites from time to time, but when do I hit a boss fight? What does it look like? Alright, anyways, let's do our fight. Pop a mutagen. The map shows my level. So we're on depth 7 then. Yeah. Thanks. So we're potentially 3 levels away from a boss. Could be fun. It could be very fun. So I know so many things I want to do differently in the next building session. This web spell. I cast it from here. Oh, easy spider charge. Dude, the leopard charged? Oh, that was my barbarian. Okay. This is somebody's pet. I can't remember whose.
This should do it.
I turned up the game speed a little bit too. To like 3.5 or something. Tired of waiting on animations. Alright. So I can't remember what web does. I should probably read the description of that spell again. Kind of interesting. It looks a little tough to figure out where it is on the floor. I can kind of see web patterns, but kind of not. So, feats. So I also this. I haven't tried this yet. You can move through a threatened square without provoking attack for opportunity from an enemy by using acrobatics. When doing this way, you move at half speed. I guess I have to activate that. If I go there, then can I baby step as well? Yoink, baby step.
Will hurt.
This will hurt.
Run.
Are you pretending? No idea. Yeah. So do they just... They must have passed their roll, I guess? To walk through that? Alright, so we have level up summons. Hello, wolves. And our silly cleric. Cone of Cold Spidering. Sure. How much damage we take from that? Not bad, although we were at 60 HP on our Barbarian. So it actually hit pretty fucking hard there. Where was the damage? 8 damage. 18 damage. From what? Oh, he bit. He attacked there. Okay. Could try casting this. I haven't used this spell yet. Rain of Dirt, Gravel, and Small Pebbles. 2d6 bludgeoning. My own wolves. But there's summons. Who gives a fuck, right? Right. So this is our Panther who has Trip somewhere, right? Leopard. Okay. Thank you, Sundome. I will try to remember that at some point. Alright, so we are at pretty low health here. We didn't rage for some reason. If I walk into web, am I rolling on shit? I am. Okay. Could interact. I think I'm just going to use a potion here. Are drow evil? Easy +3. I haven't really used this very much. Large person, doubling its height, multiplying its weight. I think we can only cast these on ourselves, right? Can I potion somebody else, I wonder? Bet you I can. I don't know what that is. Tried doing, didn't work. Okay.
Not dead yet.
Bless, pretty nice. We're gonna have to read some of these wolves in a minute, so maybe we take an attack first. Yeah, I know you can normally reduce or enlarge other people, but I think that class might be restricted on that. I guess target description on top. Okay. We need to heal up Mr. Barbarian over there. And actually, we'd really like to guide them to... What do we have? Treat Affliction, Searing Light. Calming Touch is our basic touch heal, right? Not sure I want to spend this spell again, but I guess I am. Oh, I hit my own guy there. Alright, let's rage.
A calculated risk.
Alright. Our super bitey
Don't
rogue.
hold back.
Triple miss. Okay. I'm resummoning wolves. Low rolled for 2.
Forwards!
Okay. We'll miss on the
This will
summon
hurt.
from the barbarian. Alright. 7. Okay. Made a very large yell. I'm like, oh my god, they're dead, but no.
This will hurt.
They're just memeing. Another triple miss on that. It's gonna be very interesting to think about this if we want to stack
Strike with all your might!
how we're gonna stack accuracy. I was considering moving it up to the next difficulty too, which has even more AC on the enemies. But at some point I'm gonna get to the point where I only hit on crits, right? It doesn't even work that way in this game. Never gonna hit ever.
Aim carefully.
I know what Bless does. There's only one enemy left here. I'm not gonna worry about Bless right now. 28,000 people attacking it. So.
You should have run.
We won't falter.
Sooner or later. The other thing is Bless is only +1, right? The Drow Fencer Veteran has Crane style and fighting defensively in Cold Creature. His AC is 28. Natural 20 always hits. So what about the weapons that crit on things that are not just natural 20s? Do they also hit on things that aren't natural 20s? So I picked up a weapon. I was going to ask you guys about this because I really wanted to know about this thing. But I don't know what Keen is. How do I tell what this does? So if I info this, right? Has Keen. It says abilities double the threat range of a weapon. But that doesn't mean anything to me. What is the threat range of a weapon? And is that related to the fact that its crits are between 15 and 20? The weapon threatened a crit between 18 and 20, doubled to 15 to 20. Well, double 2 is not actually 5. Partially throws me off for this. So does this weapon crit on a 15 to 20? And is a crit an auto hit? So if I roll a 15 on this weapon and we're below the enemy's AC, does it hit? When you roll a 15, you'll re-roll an attack. If you then attack, if the attack would then hit the target to crit and deal 2 times damage. I understand, but I'm interested in the base attack. I understand that I have to roll again for a crit to hit. I'm fine with that, but I'm curious about dealing with the fact that enemies have insane AC by getting a large crit range to hit on lower rolls than a 20. Not auto unless it's a 20. Can anyone confirm that? So I can't do what I was hoping to do with that then. Okay, that's fine. Just wanted to know. I mean, we're essentially rolling on, I don't think any of my, I think even like the Barbarian is only like a +10 to hit. So I think what we're actually rolling on right now is just rolling on crits here, I believe. I don't think anyone else has
Attack.
close to that. Was a hit. Actually rolled a 17 there. I guess it's not just a 20.
Let's try this way.
14 plus 12, no good. It's not even just that. I guess I keep telling chat that I guess that was a boss mob. Okay, keep telling chat that I'm don't need to cast that bless spell for one enemy, but fuck, maybe we should have. All right. You know anything about which buffs don't stack and which ones do, or how to get unique buffs rather? Because they're just, every class has like, this is a divine bonus, this is a luck bonus, this is a critical luck divine Republican bonus, this is a chat bonus, you know, and like you don't know until you've like played the game and you go, oh, there's 27 sources of chat bonus but only 1 source of Republican bonus in here, you know, like you don't know until you've actually played the game, which is kind of ridiculous. So it's kind of it's interesting that they don't allow stacking of the same thing but have like 20 different ways to get that. It's cool, but more Republican bonuses, well, see. All right, so I should have quaffed my potion before this fight. We're in a surprise round, so it's not as big a deal. Okay. Mutagen buff, a million wolves. Let's go. We charge his ass. Get knocked down, bitch. Number of rounds equal to the number of dice of channel energy. Where do I find the number of dice of my channel energy? You can see a stat that increases that, but where's the actual base number? Channel positive energy here, maybe? Okay, this still doesn't actually tell me the number of dice I have. Energy causes a burst of all healing. The amount of damage healed is equal to, yes, sure, but where's the number? It does? You certain it does? The amount of damage healed is equal to blah, blah, blah for every 2 cleric levels. It doesn't say anything about the number I have. I'm not looking for the amount of damage it does. I'm looking for the number I have. It doesn't tell me how to calculate it here either. 3d6 at 50 is telling me. Drag the ability on my hotbar. Well, I have abilities that use this. I think it's this number, right? So it's 8. What were we just looking at? Alright, but okay, so this then gives us 1 use of the channel energy will activate this ability. Increase the duration to a number of rounds equal to the number of dice. I wish I just knew how many rounds it fucking did. I guess I can just cast and like look, I guess.
Spell's not working.
Right. We apparently get 3 rounds. How would you know that? You would have an advanced degree in mathematics, I assume. Maybe reading comprehension. Something. Wait, is this not the surprise round anymore? Not. I feel like that's where you're trying to do it because it doesn't tell you anywhere that I can see. So it makes it very difficult to make any decision. I'm gonna just see what happens there. Yeah, it's a full move. Okay. Not what I wanted to do, but whatever. Alright, kind of awkward. Let's move forward, but not enough. So movement speed is going to be one of the things I really care about, I think, in the next thing we're doing. Jesus Christ, what was that? I did 35 damage here. Crossbow shots, apparently. Guy dead? I thought he was down. He might actually be dead. Alright, we'd like to not lose our crossbow person. Let's calm the fuck down, okay? Next turn you calm down, this turn you do nothing. Okay, they're dead, right?
I still got it.
Minus 14 of 14. Alright. So, that's one of the settings I want to talk about. Because I like the difficulty to roll. I'm fine with having my characters hit 0, go unconscious. I'm a little less fine with 3 attacks killing him outright. He doesn't have only, I don't know if he only has 14 HP. He's my lowest HP character. So maybe we just have to put a little bit more con in. Maybe we want to look at, there's a damage scaling bar for how hard the enemies hit you that I'm happy to play with too. And I haven't yet figured out how to bring someone back from being dead. I don't know if it's past this level or what the deal is, but
This will hurt.
yes, it does have some depth difficulty levels. What does this fucking ability do? This is a new ability for us. Increasing view with one of its weapons with Bane weapon special. Bane excels against certain foes. Weapons enhancement 2 better. Those additional 2. Yeah, okay. I don't know how do I target it? Just auto designate?
Forwards!
Could this happen?
What just happened? So remember, this guy was at full health over there. And they have 43 base health. Drow crossbow hits Purist with a light crossbow. Critical hit. Well, 8 and 14 is 22. That's not 43 plus 12. It's not 50 fucking 5. So where did I take 55 damage from? I don't understand how this character just was reduced to 0. Were they not at full health a second ago? She was hurt? Was she though? Now, I will take the criticism if you guys actually believe this, that we're moving, the combat speed is too fast right now, but I was actually finding combat getting fairly repetitive, so moved the combat speed up to make up for that a bit. I mean, this is 3 of 10 combat speed, so it can be 3 times as fast as this still, or we can bring it down to 1, right? Alright, so they get back up. I don't know why they get up with 5 health. They were at minus 12. I get that they get back up at the end of the fight, but why at 5 instead of 1? Problem. Has that huge fucking AoE cone attack, right? Oh, that was Purist. Fuck, I thought that was the Barbarian.
Dead yet.
I just killed her again. So something wisdom okay. All right, there's like 20. Okay, I need hilariously, I need a new pen right now because I'm out of ink on this one. I'm gonna grab another pen. I'm gonna grab my second cup of coffee, and we're gonna deep dive a little bit in the Inquisitor class to figure out how the fuck it works. Because this is the part that I didn't want to do last time we were building characters because I didn't have enough basic knowledge to make the deep dive worth our time. But I think it's a little bit more useful here for things like assigning stats and figuring out what ratio of stats I want to start with is going to be helpful to understand a little bit more about the spell progression of the class and the other things utility-wise it's supposed to be doing. So 2 seconds, right back. You guys in a moment.